We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants, and today is the day where we start our fantasy Premier League legacies for this season. Now, unfortunately, we will not be disclosing each other's teams as of yet, but we are looking to possibly do a weekly half-an-hour roundup of each fantasy Premier League week. Who came out on top this week, whether it be Corey, Kiz, Casey, Ethan, or myself. That's the way we're going to be doing it. If the fans want it an hour before kickoff, we can then see
people. Did you go live?
Yeah, we're live.
On my thing is saying go live, you know.
You might need to refresh. It's live. It's live.
Oh,
as I said, people, what we're going to be doing is just looking at some, unknown picks that you might want to pick for your team, premium picks, must-haves in your team. Like if you don't have this guy, you're just blind. You must not have played fantasy before. We're also going to talk about a few wildcard chips where you can probably use those. And we're going to let you know how competitive it gets between them and them. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there is also a Big Six Bants Fantasy Premier League with a £150 cash prize. Well, I mean, if you're in another country, it will be bank transfer. But you know what I mean by cash prize. You're getting money if you win the thing. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I hope you guys hit the like button. I hope you guys enjoy this stream. It's a little bit different from what we usually do. But we just want to give you guys an insight as to how competitive things actually get outside of football. So, just to confirm, guys, we will not be showing our individual teams.
No,
just to confirm.
Maybe next week I might show you my last week's team so you can see like what I had.
Casey's good. Yeah. I'm not even doing that, guys. Sorry.
So again, just to keep people updated, we will be letting people know who has won what in the last 3 years of Fantasy League later on in the video.
Yes.
Big up Zio Football. He says, "Yo, how many subs till 2K?" We are about 60 something off of 2K, so big up. I've entered a YouTube football editing challenge and I'm currently in the round of 16. Big up yourself, Zio. Pablo, big up yourself. Anthony 94, big up yourself. Monts, I've got another show idea. Check WhatsApp. Yep, I'll give it a check, bro. You already know what to do. Hit that like button. Big up Elias. Good to see you, bro. And Endo says no ghetto stream. No, bro, it's a concept stream.
Yeah.
It's a concept stream. This is just for the people. If you want, what I can do as well, I can dash the link in to become a member so you can join the league. Again, to become a member, it costs £3 a month. So even if you was a member for a whole year, it's taking £36 for the year. So compare that to the £150 you'll be getting back if you come first in the Fantasy Premier League for Big Six Bants. Obviously, there'll be second and third prizes as well that hasn't been disclosed yet. So yeah, big up everyone, big up MX. Make sure you hit a like. We are going to start by first of all sharing my screen. What we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the premium must-haves. Now, if we go to where is it? I believe it's the Scout. We go on the Scout and we go on availability. Oh no, what am I talking about? It's pick team. Hold on.
Wait, Montana, there's a few comments there.
That is my team. I can't lie.
Yeah, let me see that.
That is my team. Let me click this one. Thank you. Let me click that one and sign out. Thank you. Do that one quickly. Sorry about that, people. Just had to make sure that no one saw my team. Can't be having that one up, and can be, lads. Bear with me, guys. I had it up a second ago. I think it was on statistics. Yeah, statistics. All right, so now we go on must-haves. So I think it's safe to say we start with Mo Salah. Highest point scorer last season, I believe, one of the highest. I think he's an obvious pick. Are we all here to say, listen, if you don't have Salah in your team, then it's
he takes up such a big budget, though. That's the thing.
That's the problem. I was gonna say
13 M's or something. How much
it depends, because there's a few hitters that obviously we're gonna touch on soon. But I think he's the best one out of all of them, and that's why he's topping it. So I would personally have him in, but I can understand if someone takes the other two or two of the others instead of him.
Yeah, but do you remember I can't lie. I won fantasy last year. I did not. I took Salah out for the second half, and it was a
Yeah.
big L. But you got to make sure that you're making up for the rest, innit?
Mm.
Like the goals have to come from somewhere else. It's difficult to replace it, but if you want a differential to catch your league or whatever, I
If
can't
the
lie. Salah
what I
got to come
say,
out, fam. If you're if
Sa-
you're chasing, do you think you take out Salah?
if you're chasing, you have to because you have to bet against him doing
He's
the thing. But
come out.
you don't want to miss out on the consistency, G. He averages
Mr.
7 points a
Consistent.
game. Like
Is it?
7 points a game on average. Yeah, last season he averaged like 7 points a game.
Yeah. Already
That's
keeping him in
like
your team. Most times
it's
he's a
doing you
reliable
well.
captain. Yeah.
That's it, G. So it's like
Look, man.
I
how
think
do
as
you do
well,
it?
if you look
I
at him,
can't lie. I don't know.
he was the highest point scorer last season. And I think 13 million is a very fair assessment, in my opinion. But I think let's move on from Mo Salah. I think it's more stating the obvious. Let's go to Son, who I think performed his best statistical season last season and has earned a price value of now 12 million. I believe he was 11 million last season. I might need to check
I
that.
can't
As well.
lie, bro. He was even like 9-10 last
He
season.
might have been 9-10
at
as
the
well.
beginning. He was cheap.
Yeah. His price. Let's see if it shows his price. It shows his price. It don't even show. It don't really show his price. It shows his points. Doesn't show his price. But yeah, Son has basically earned a price increase. Because he totaled 258, literally 7 points off of Mo Salah in total of last season. So again,
That's mad.
two premium players, which you could say Son is a must-have. But we are going to go to his counterpart not too long after this. But I think there's space to not have Son in your team if you have a certain other Tottenham player in your team. Am I wrong? I think I'm fair to say that.
Yeah, I think you have one or the other, innit?
Yeah,
I think you could definitely go for both. But
then you're banking
again,
too much. You're missing out on a Salah
like,
or something.
it's like a double-edged sword at that point. Then all of a sudden, it's kind of like, well,
If Tottenham don't do well, then you've messed it up.
you don't do well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the points have to be recouped somewhere, as Casey said before. So yeah, I mean, I think Son is a very positive shout. I think in Conte's system, he plays further forward than Kane. So yeah, I don't see why you guys wouldn't have him in your team, unless you're going for more of a well-rounded team rather than we've gone for the premium selection. You know,
I can't lie. 80 or 90% of Tottenham goals come from them two. It's sly a bust. Yeah,
100%. But to be fair, Tottenham in terms of their goals scored as a squad, I think it was 15 less than Chelsea. With Chelsea have one of the worst goal return through their attackers in the league.
yeah.
So maybe Tottenham build on that this season. We don't know. It's a new season now. So we will see. We're going to skip Trent Alexander-Arnold because I think it's just a given as a defender that you're going to have either Trent or Robbo. You know what I mean? I think we can probably skip past Trent. I want to talk about Bowen. I want to talk about Jared Bowen because I don't think anyone had him as hitting the top 4 most points scored in fantasy from the start of last season. If you're doing that, then you need to start dropping me your lottery numbers. If anyone had Bowen in your top 4, I'm gonna be real because like, bro, like he's never really been that GA type of guy. Let's be honest. He's never been the GA type of guy. And then he just balled out.
I think that's a fluke season, fam.
But his selection is very low, 7.5.
Yeah, because I think that's like Ethan said, like a bear trap. Honestly, because I don't think he's gonna replicate the heights like he did last season for him to be worth
10 goals and 10 assists off an injury as well. So he missed games last season. And let's be honest, he now has a Skamaka to aim for. They have to, because remember, West Ham didn't challenge that top 6 because they couldn't cope in Europe. They couldn't do Europe and Prem. They couldn't do it. They didn't have the squad depth for it. Now they've brought in guys. Obviously, Skamaka's come in now. So Bowen actually has a target man to take some of the weight off of him. Does that make it more easy to replicate his form? Not exactly. Obviously, a slight drop off.
How much is he?
I believe he's his price.
He's like 8 M's or something.
8.5 million. Not as bad as you think.
That's steep, bro. That's steep. To be fair, I think for like 8.5, you can get like Grealish, Mahrez.
What's Grealish?
Madison.
Grealish?
Grealish is like 8 M's.
Grealish ain't getting more GA than Bowen this season.
Yeah, probably not.
Grealish ain't the GA guy, bro. He's not a GA guy.
I'm expecting Grealish to have a good season, and I'm expecting Bowen to go back to his normal level.
Let's change
man.
that. Grealish is on fraud. What you mean? He has to have a good season this season.
Oh my god. Yeah,
he has to have a good season. It's a lot of pressure now. He doesn't have Sterling. Like he doesn't have. You get it? Like there's no one ahead of him. I don't think so. Alvarez ain't ahead of him. Sterling's left. There's no one ahead of Grealish. So I don't think there's. So he should play majority of the games for City. I don't see why he shouldn't play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he has Haaland. So you could say that could be the reason why. But Bowen, if you look at that GA he grabbed last season, I think it was 10 and 10, and in the Premier League, I believe it was 12. It was like 17 assists for fantasy Premier League.
I ain't slapping him in. No way. I just deeped it. 8.5 M's for Bowen. That's crazy. Yeah. If he was like 6-7, I can't like go straight in. But then you got the likes of Rashford 6.5, Odegaard 6.5. Like, bro, there's better options for that price range, isn't it? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. For that price, I think he's a good pick. I wouldn't say he's an essential pick. I think it's what they call a punt. What some of them punt. Like, if you really want to go for that, but Bowen has definitely earned that price tag. It was a stellar season. I'm not gonna lie. 22 GA, 12 goals, 10 assists. That's 17 fantasy Premier League assists as well. Like, that's not to be fucked with, and you can't really be playing with that too much. Next,
just like the surname ones.
No. That's not good. Of course not, G. Cancelo and De Bruyne. Now, I don't think a lot of people have gone for De Bruyne this year. So far. He was in my team quite a lot, and when I took him out, he started popping off even more. You know what I mean? Like, De Bruyne is a funny one. What do you guys think with De Bruyne? I think it's a funny one with him.
I don't really like putting him in, you know.
Why is that, kids?
Because I can't like his, bro. If I read out his stats, you know, you're gonna think, what? 15 goals and 8 assists.
It's big. It is big, but I don't know. I don't know. I've just
15 goals. That's more than all your forwards, G.
You know, obviously it's this KDB in it.
My dark is though very, very loud, by the way. Very.
My mouth loud. So let me turn it down a bit.
Yeah, 15 goals is a bit mad though. I can't lie.
15.
Wait, he got 15 goals in the Prem.
15 goals.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, KDB got 15 goals in the Prem.
15 goals in the Prem last season, yeah. Remember, he scored 4 goals in one game, innit? Remember?
That's crazy. I can't lie, that's crazy. I'm not gonna, but that's when they didn't have a striker.
Pablo says, why would I go for Kane when I can go get Haaland? But Kane's price is 11.5. Kane's not even 12 mil. Not gonna cap.
11.5, yeah.
Kane's days of getting 20 plus a season are over, says Andy 94.
That's
Philip
so
says,
cheap,
yeah, he does not necessarily form the start, but some part of the game. Somebody's talking to Zero Football there. There's nothing wrong with Ethan's back. I think you believe it's Kiers' Mac. But yeah,
Mac was broken.
I'll share my screen again. So yeah, just talking on Kevin De Bruyne, 23 GA in 30 periods.
How much is he?
In the Prep?
12 mil or something. 11 mil.
12 mil.
I'll go on this price now. So I'll get it back up. Pause. KDB costs 12 mil.
I think if you're getting over 20 GA, you're allowed to be over 11.5.
KDB ain't in my team because you got belly in it. You got belly right now in it. So, and he's playing West Ham opening day.
And so you're giving out who's not in your team. Okay,
I can give out who's not in my team. I think it's safe to say KDB's not in my team. I'll say that right now.
No problem. Anyone else who's not in your team? Son?
So we got Salah's in his team.
Salah's in my team.
So Salah in, Son out or in?
Yeah, Darwin Núñez in Ethan's team.
What? Who said that?
What?
Don't be silly. Why would I have that bum in my team, man?
I think he took him out.
Bro, of course he's never in my team.
Boy, oh boy, I don't know. So we're gonna go to the next one. In terms of points, is João Cancelo. 201
big
points.
Big boy. He
Serious.
done bits with me last season. Still.
Serious from João Cancelo. Very, very
done
serious.
bits.
I'm not gonna lie, very serious.
You know I had to put him in this year.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather Son and Salah at the moment. Salah on an opening day against Fulham, it's a no-brainer. Fabio Vieira will surprise a lot of people. I think he takes Odegaard's place.
Ooh.
I don't know about
They're
that.
not ready for that convo.
Lucas Cox says, help me
about
decide
that.
between Ward and James. Ward and James. Oh, Ramsdale and Walker.
Gordon James.
Oh, as in
James,
I was saying Ramsdale,
keeper and
Walker,
defender. It's Ramsdale and Walker all day. But I don't know how many starts.
The thing is, the Walker's spot ain't like a Gara.
Yeah, and Walker's probably premium as well. How much is Walker?
I can't lie. Walker's spot is definitely a Gara right now.
Walker's 5 mil.
5 mil.
Walker's 5 mil. Yeah,
that's not that bad. That's not bad.
That's why I did it on the rights to show, fam. Better I get a free game, fam.
Yeah, free game, bro. Walker's 5 mil. Obviously, James. But the thing is, though, Reece James at 6 coming in at 6 mil. A fit Reece James coming in at 6 mil. So
rejig my team.
I'd say Ramsdale and Walker, but
Ramsdale's a steady keeper, bro.
Yeah, Ramsdale's steady, and he's gonna get you saves because Arsenal will concede shots. So Ramsdale is a good.
Was that
Ramsdale's gonna get you saves. He'll get you the free saves to get the extra point. Do you know what I'm saying? Ramsdale will make
that's
saves.
at max. Cleanie's more interested. We'll get a lot of Cleanies.
Casey, I think you seem to forget you have no right back.
Do G?
Tomiyasu, bro.
Tomiyasu ain't fit. Ben White is starting right back.
Bro, I've got Ben Colgate.
Ben White.
I've got Ben Colgate at the back. Hey, listen, bro.
When Ben White starts right
clean,
back,
G.
When Ben White starts right back for you, man, do not.
And I can't lie, Saliba needs to understand this ain't the French league. Man's getting thrown in the deep end. Everyone's talking about he's steady. Bro, he can get tested, bro. First season in the Premier League.
He's gonna get tested. Yeah, he's gonna get tested.
Yeah.
He's gonna get tested.
But
why didn't you have this? Why didn't you have this energy for Romero? Why didn't you have this energy for Romero?
I did. Of course I did. I was excited.
You didn't say he's going to get... No, you didn't say he's going to get tested. You said he's going to come boss it.
I never said that. What the hell?
You said he's going to get tested.
Saliba's now coming from the French league. He's a young defender. Was he like 20 years old? 21?
Yeah, he's going to make mistakes. I ain't putting pressure on him. I'm expecting him to make mistakes. I'm expecting him to have bad games. Like, I'm not expecting him to come and be the finished product and solve all our problems. But I'm expecting him to come and do better than he did last season. That's what I'm asking.
Don't let Zaha and Mateta and Elise isn't playing.
No. Obviously, they're going to be a challenge, bro. They're going to be a challenge. Yeah. But I think that he can do it. I don't think he's going to get rattled, or I don't expect him to get rattled to the point where, he's all over the place, calamitous. I don't see him getting to that. He's not that type of defender. So,
I hear it.
Don't worry about him, man. It's not the Arsenal show, innit? It's fantasy. We're talking about
screen. Are we back on? Are we back up?
And it's not the fantasy. It's not the Arsenal show, G.
Are we back? Arsenal are playing tomorrow, but yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, G. We'll talk about that another day.
Can't wait.
we back up, lads. Can you not see the screen?
Yeah, man.
Just to confirm. Good, because I can't see myself. I can't see what's on the stream screen, but I can see you here. So again, João Cancelo, just to confirm, actually only scored 1 goal, but he recorded the most shots out of any Man City player.
Wait, he scored
really?
Yeah,
I definitely had him the game he scored as well. That's weird.
Yeah, he only scored 1 goal, which was the one where he scored from outside the box. You got 11.
How many assists did he get? Yeah, that's
got 11. You got 11 fantasy assists.
How many cleanies?
Clean sheets 19.
It's impressive.
19.
That's a no-brainer, G.
So again, very premium. I think you can go for Cancelo and Trent. I think some people might go for a more of an even board and go for Cancelo and then go for some of these defenders here, or maybe go for Trent and go for other defenders. But if you look at the both of them, look, 18 clean sheets for Trent, 2 goals scored, 12 assists, very similar sort of fantasy stats there. So I think Trent and Cancelo are two must-haves. Obviously, I wouldn't say you don't have to have both, but if you have both, it is the best of both worlds. They do not play for the same club, so it's not technically a double up. And very rarely will you see Man City and Liverpool conceding both games.
Yeah.
I think because of the situation with City struggling to get a left back, I think you can do the Cancelo and Walker thing, innit? It's like it's
and Cancelo's going to play midfield
double up on
sometimes
them.
as well.
You could
Yeah,
do
you
Cancelo, Cole. Cancelo's like 7.5.
I think as well the Diaz
Not a bad
injury.
shout.
Is it Laporte or Diaz? One of them's injured. Which one of them's injured? Laporte's injured in it at the moment. So Stones and Diaz is gonna come in and listen. If you know about Stones and Diaz partnership, boy oh boy, you know about that Stones and Diaz.
The team.
You know what I'm saying?
Diaz's
Stone
first
Cold
season.
Stunners. So we go below. We get Harry Kane. Harold Kane, 192, but a little bit low on the list.
Man said Harold Kane.
Mashallah, yeah, you're violated.
Wait, because I said Harold Kane.
Yeah, that's so cheeky. You know his name's Harry. So Harry.
Yeah, we're not violating him though. Harry dribbles.
I can't lie. Definitely getting a bit touchy over a man that's not even in the. Wait, is he in the top 10? Well, yeah, he's just about top. He's like
that's
7th.
So cheap. Where's Darwin? Where's Darwin?
That's so cheap.
He hasn't played a game.
Where's Firmino?
The hell? Where's Salah?
No, we know where Salah's right next to Son. Salah's right next to Son.
Where's Salah? What about last season? Do you see where Salah is last season?
What do you mean?
231, 233, 259. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Leave me alone. Do you want to see Son's?
Mohamed El Salah. There.
Hard. Look, Son. Hard. Oh, wait. 169, 159. Wait, 178?
Yeah, this guy's getting scary. Go look at Kane's last few seasons.
I'll look at Kane's. 242, bad boy. 158. Pardon me?
Injured that season.
Was it pardon me?
Pardon me?
Yeah.
Pardon me.
And then.
Pardon me.
And then once. And then
160.
And then
How many? And then
what?
How many? Wait, did you say injured? Kane definitely got 29 appearances that season.
Months.
Anyway,
keep going, bro. Do the last 5 seasons.
Last 5, bro. 22, 17, and 2-4. I done the last 4 for Salah.
Yeah, the average is about 2 something.
Bro, you're bending the arm and the leg.
No, his average is not 2 something, G.
Of
Man
course,
got 150s, 160s, G. Allow me, G.
Allow it, G.
He's punching like 180s, 190s.
Like, bro, look at this. 303, 259, 2. Bro, I'm not touching 200.
That's not too bad, fam. But remember, one thing I'll say.
That's not too bad.
No, let me finish. Midfielders on fantasy get more points for goal and clean sheet. Kane, all he gets is GA.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay. Fair enough.
Wait, 303.
It's just fantasy points.
303.
Yeah,
Kane was getting 160 and 150. I think I can go on Saka. I'm sure Saka got over 160. Yep, look, 179. Allow me. Leave me alone. Maddison and that.
Midfielders, it's easier for midfielders to get points.
Maddison and them, man.
Yeah, this guy's scary.
No, I do hear your point though, Eve.
It's true,
the only
strikers don't get assists, bro. Lynch.
Striker's the only one in that.
What about the defenders, G?
The defenders get clean sheets, G.
Get clean sheets and a GA.
Van Dijk's getting goals, yeah? Van Dijk's getting GA.
Yeah, how many goals he got last season? Like 4?
Is that good amount of Kane in 20 plus goals, G?
No, I'm just saying, bro. Defenders get 5 points for a goal.
Kane gets 4 points for a goal.
Goal
Kane
scorers
gets
are more
4
likely to
points
get
for a
bonus
goal.
points. That's fine. Strikers and midfielders are more likely to get bonus points.
Strikers get 5.
Are you just going to repeat yourself, or are you going to listen to
how about this? If Kane and Salah do the same output, Salah will get more points.
I'll say this from now.
That's why Salah's
that's bottom line still.
That's the bottom line.
But I'm saying, for bonus points, what is the rule for bonus points? It's usually the highest scorer. You can go and read it on fantasy, the highest scorer. So Kane is more likely to get those bonus points, bro. Raking those bonus points on top of the
but Ethan's point is if they have the same output, so say they both got, I don't know, just to say for numbers, 10 goals, 10 assists. Salah will get more points than Kane.
Just
I'm
use
not talking
one
about
goal.
Salah. I'm
So
not talking about
if
Salah.
Liverpool
I went
1-0,
for Van Dijk.
if
Listen,
Liverpool win
I
1-0,
asked why Van Dijk had more points than
it
Kane
could
for a
all-
season. That's what I asked.
Oh wait. Oh sugar.
But you didn't
because
know that.
Liverpool kept 20 clean sheets. That's why.
Like, allow me,
Yeah, that's
G.
Crazy.
Madison, Saka, all these man.
That's 80. You know that's 80 points, Ethan, off the bat
Do
before
you
he's
get what
done
I'm saying?
anything.
They kept 20 clean sheets, and so did City, and he probably got goals and
All I'm
assists
saying is, if you see this and this, not good enough.
in
That
Kane's lowest
is
season,
not-
bro.
That is not those two there. Not good enough, G. As I said, like there's a couple man on this list if higher than that. Couple
What's the
goalkeepers.
comment
I don't
saying?
see no Arsenal man though.
Saka's
Goalkeeper.
right there. Saka's right here, G.
But Saka, I just got a squid. Oh yeah,
What?
fair enough.
Bro.
Bake, even
Wait,
bake. Just bake
Montel,
and
there's
hold
one
the clean
comment I
sheet.
want to answer still.
Go on.
Pablo's one about Oba to Chelsea. Quickly, just touch on that. You know what, yeah?
Yeah. Go.
I don't really care.
You know what, yeah?
Oh,
I was gonna say that I don't care until he bags against me, and if he flips, I might have to smoke him personally. But other than that, if he goes dumps on the ops, I'm not bothered because I put Chelsea above me anyway. So whatever. If they stay in the mud, it's better. But if they don't, which I doubt they're gonna do anyway. So, but
Do you know
just
what's
hope you
tapped?
don't
I
flip at
think
my
he'll
stadium.
bang at Chelsea. You know, he'll literally.
Why? You just hope. No, it's hope. You hope you'll bang at
It's-
Chelsea. Not you.
Nah, Lidge.
You'll think.
I think
Why
he'll
do you
get
think?
so many chances from Sterling.
How
and
they don't
Mount
create
just
chances, G.
tapping.
How?
Bro, Mount shooting from range, and the
Allow-
keeper parried it. Uber tapping it. That's Uber-esque.
But why
Bro.
can't Lukaku and them man do that then? Why did them man not do that?
Lukaku did do that.
And Werner,
When did
these
Lukaku?
Lukaku did
foxes
that
in the
with
box, G. How many times, G?
Uber is a poacher, G. That's facts.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
no, he is.
Chelsea
He
need
is. No,
Chelsea
he's
need
not a poacher, but
Chelsea
he's
need
got
a
that in his
poacher.
game. He's got that in his game.
Of course, he's a
but he's not a
poacher.
poacher.
He's definitely not a poacher. That's cat.
So what type of striker is he?
Bro, he's like a get in behind. Like,
No, he was a getting behind striker.
He was.
Not
I don't
anymore.
know about anymore.
yeah, but that's what you remember him. Now he's definitely. I wouldn't say he's a poacher. No way.
I wouldn't say he's a poacher, but he's getting closer to the poacher side of things nowadays. But he can still step
And
over,
then
step
he'll
over,
come
cut and
straight
shoot.
into my
Though.
fantasy fam.
Yeah, make sure. Don't put Jesus in.
Of course not, G.
Boy.
Come on.
Well,
Yeah,
Don't
Mox,
follow the
who's
other
next?
72% of the people in the world that play fantasy.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
can't like big you lot up, fam. For once, you've actually got someone that's mad popular and like everyone's got a lot of faith in. But
Catting
don't
over.
worry,
Yeah,
you will
you
not be
wish
in
you
my
got
team.
him. You wish you got him, Eve.
I don't.
No,
I
not in your
don't. No
fantasy.
budget.
In
No
real
budget
life,
for
G.
scrubs.
In real life, G.
In real life?
G. Yeah, G.
No, bro. No.
all right.
15 M's cheaper than chicken change you've got over there. That fool, fam.
What we're gonna do now, I think, obviously, we'll cover a few more players that are in this top sort of like this top list in terms of like the top 20. You got a few here. You got Trossard for a good price of 60.
How much is Trossard?
Is Trossard 6.5 or am I bugging?
That's not good.
That's a
6.5,
bit
yeah.
too high.
That's a bit too expensive, G.
But you know what you got to think about, yeah? Trossard's a
6.5 is-
midfielder playing as a striker, fam.
He's playing higher. He's going to be playing further forward.
Yeah,
Um,
it's not a bad shot. I can't lie.
here's one that I think could he surprise people if Ronaldo doesn't play, guys? Could
No,
he surprise
no.
people?
He's not touching my
I think
fantasy, G.
I don't think he'll touch fantasy, but I feel like could Fernandes show a huge rise in numbers if Ronaldo doesn't play? I think he does.
I think he.
I think his numbers go.
I don't
back
think
up
he
when
bro.
Ronaldo plays.
Montoya, he still does the same thing, G. He hasn't improved.
Yeah, but with Ronaldo, it
footballing-wise.
don't work. Without Ronaldo, it works.
No, but with Ten Hag, it don't work, G. That was
How
with
do you-
Oli. With Oli
Wait, how can you say
Because
if Ten
Ten
Hag
Hag
it don't
don't
work?
like
He hasn't
freestyle,
played the game. Hasn't played the game yet.
bro.
That was free
Bro, he's
stuff.
played I'm talking about pre-season, G. Remember, I'm not looking at the scores on pre-season. I'm talking about the football. I'm looking at his football over pre-season, G. He's still doing the freestyle thing. And Ten Hag doesn't play freestyle football. That's the whole reason they got him. So
I think,
until he performs that, he will still get GA. Don't get me wrong. He'll get his goals. He'll get his assists, and everyone will forget about it. But he will not look good, bro, and it won't look pretty.
That's what it's about. Though. I don't care. Yeah,
But I don't think he'll get GA like that anymore.
I think he's
overpriced.
overpriced.
Two really good teams.
I just think here that 10 million is overpriced. I think if he
10
was like
million?
8 mil, if he was like 8 mil or something, I think that would be a serious option. If Ronaldo is not playing,
Even for 8 mil, even if Ronaldo was playing, it would still be a good shout for 8 mil. But 10 mil, no way.
It's a good point
premium.
because 3 million more, you go get Salah. That's hefty. I'm deep in it. And
yeah, the difference between
1.5 more, you're getting Haaland or Kane or whatever.
Yeah.
So another Man United option is Ronaldo. Dropped down from 12 million to 10.5 million. 18 goals, 3 assists, 159 points in total. You can actually see there back in his stint, his fantasy league 2007 and 8, 283 points there. 1 goal and 7 assists. That is crazy. So yeah, Ronaldo. I don't see it. For me, overpriced, too much of a risk.
Attitude might just X. I don't know what's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, no. 100%.
He's up in the air for me. It's too up in the air.
There's also Raheem Sterling, another unknown commodity this time, in the top 20, playing for Chelsea now. Little bit of a low return for Man City, in and out the team. Chelsea players are a bit difficult right now. But if Chelsea get another forward player, does Sterling look like an investment to kind of get the points over your rivals as a player that not everyone else will go and get? 10 million is expensive, but it's lower than the 11.5 he was last year.
Do you know what it is? I need to see a complete improvement in Chelsea's football for me to think about putting Sterling in. Because he might get you the odd goal. Like, who knows? He could probably score on his Chelsea debut, right? On his Chelsea Premier League debut, yeah? He could probably do that, yeah? But I don't think it's this the consistency. I'm not going to see it with Sterling, I don't think, this season. Unless I see an improvement in Chelsea's football, in my opinion.
But Chelsea is still going to get goals, though, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know if he's going to be the one getting them like that.
I don't know.
Because Chelsea have always had the spread out.
Just like how you wanted to watch Bruno Fernandes in pre-season. If you watch Sterling in pre-season, he's looked very lively. He
has.
So,
but he's looked like he's doing it by himself.
No, he
hasn't. He looks like he's on another level to these lot, though.
Not really.
Whenever he gets the ball, right, Mount, okay, cool.
Mounts look good.
And then man have a link up anyway. They lot know each other, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood when they get
another level, but he looks good. He looks good in Chelsea colours. He always looks lively. Sterling's always going to be lively in it. So yeah.
When I meant another level, like not like improved from City kind of another level. I just mean another level to them lot.
No, I wouldn't. Obviously to Werner and that, but I'm talking about. I think he's all they've really got. Like, he's better than what they've got. But I think
that's what I'm saying. That's my point. He's on another level to what they've got.
But I think he's not the crazy. He's not the worst option. I think Mount at 8 mil is a bit overpriced, but 10.3%. I picked him. He did have a few. For me, Mount's very hit and miss as well, though. Madison very surprisingly
the whole
here
Chelsea
as well.
team.
Madison was
how much is Madison?
Madison's coming in at 8 million.
8.5 or so.
And you got 181 points returned. I didn't even really know that.
Because he started bagging a bear at the end.
Yeah, he's late. But at the end of the season, he started doing his
3 bonus points every game.
Yeah.
Him and Richarlison.
Yeah, another one here is Bukayo Saka. 21% have chosen him. 11 goals, 9 assists. So 179 points return. A massive upgrade from last season. Will he further upgrade, or do you reckon he'll average out? I think even if he does this again, it's a good season.
Yes, more than good. Thank you. I'm glad you said it. Because if he gets 20 GA again this season, that's all I can ask for. I'm not. Bro, to me, that's good enough. For right now, where we are in terms of, the squad, the players and whatever, 20 GA from my right winger is calm.
Yeah, I think last season he got 18 GA, and obviously, like, I think not in a great Arsenal team, not like the greatest Arsenal team. I think you have a
But
better.
I'd like it a bit heavier on the goals, like 12 goals, 8 assists, kind. Even similar to this season. What was it? 11 goals, 9 assists.
Yeah, 100%,
That's calm. Like that's
There's
calm.
a few more options, especially some of the goalkeepers. You got Lloris here in at 158, not a bad shout. Tottenham's defense, obviously playing with the three at the back. I feel like that can be a solid option. Edison as well, 5.5 mil, solid
I
option.
think Allison, Edison, and Lloris are all like 5.5 as well.
But yeah, I was wondering why. Who's the 6 mil keeper then? No, none of the keepers 6 mil.
No.
That's
good.
bad.
So why would you pick Hugo Lloris over Allison or Edison?
Because they see the sense. I can't. Like, to be fair, because they both got 20 clean sheets.
But I didn't realize that. G. You thought one was more expensive.
What do you mean?
I thought Allison
that's what I'm
got
saying.
20 clean sheets in it. But
Lloris
didn't. So it's a bit odd. I can't lie.
10.
But maybe they just see it.
16 to be fair.
16.
Allison.
Edison got 20.
Yeah, they both got 20.
So to me, I don't know why the price is the same there. I think what I would say is that when you choose Allison,
what it is?
You lose a Liverpool player. Do you get what I mean? When you choose Allison, you lose a Liverpool outfield player, which is kind of a big thing. You know what I mean? That could be a Robertson, that could be a Diaz. Do you know what I'm saying? That could be.
But that's why I don't agree with Lloris as well. Because
another one.
You don't want to have 3 Tottenham, man.
I don't think there's an issue. I don't, bro. If someone goes for Son, Kane, and Perisic, or Son, Kane, and Doherty, I don't see that. Or Son, Kane, and Ben Davis. Ben Davis is. We'll talk about hidden gems in it, but I don't think there's anything wrong with having a Tottenham defender and Son and Kane in your team. Don't see the issue that whatsoever.
You see it, bro.
Zaha has had an electric preseason. Boy, the only thing I'd say of Zaha, you look at his fixtures and you go Arsenal, Liverpool, Aston Villa, Man City. So maybe after game week 5, some of you guys will probably look to Zaha. You know what I mean? You probably look to Zaha after game week 4 because them 4 fixtures, you look and you go, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I would say Zaha is a very tempting pick.
He told dishing out 3 games, fam.
You know what I'm saying? So
3 games.
I don't think it's not the hardest thing to do to look at someone's fixtures, bro, and see that you're playing the hardest teams. So yeah, that's just a lot of the players. I want to go to some of the hidden gems. So let's go some of the hidden gems. We'll just look at a few. Here's one.
This is where we got to be careful now, though. Giving too much game, I'm joking.
You're gonna go to
the midfielders, innit? We're gonna go to the midfielders, and we've gone quite low already, actually. So, just looking on this list of midfielders, Ward-Prowse. Anyone see that as a hidden gem?
No. He's not touching my team. G.
10 goals. He's got all set pieces.
All set pieces. We get it.
6.5 actually is a bit more expensive than I thought it would be, to be fair. You look at St. Maximin, now a midfielder, 6.5.
Hey, don't get me started. This brother's too dead. I put him in my team
points
last season.
So many times.
Newcastle had such an easy run with like 2 double game weeks. I slapped in my team. This guy did nothing, bro. He's never going to my fantasy ever again. Ever. He's so nice.
All right, cool. Well, look at this. Here's a hidden gem. Not a hidden gem, but I think it's a very good pick. Gabriel Martinelli coming in at 6 million as a midfielder playing in the forward line. Not a no-brainer because obviously you got Saka and Jesus in there who I think are better picks, but for the price of 6 million, not a bad option. You also, I think obviously 6 and 7 ain't great in it. Like I'm not gonna beat around the bush. 6 and 7 ain't great, but I think if you're gonna go for a cheap option,
he's only gonna improve. A
cheap option on your bench, and he's got 20% selection rate. Very, very high. Very, very high. But again,
everyone's just loving Arsenal right now.
but was below the likes of Suchek, St. Maximin, Fornals, Harrison, Tielemans.
Man
Tielemans
said
getting more points.
Suchek.
Yeah, like man's out a whole CDM, bro.
Suchek played every game.
You know what I mean? Let's see if we can find any more uncomfortable. This is one I wanted to look at. Jadon Sancho in at 7.5 million was doing Kears some serious bits at one point at the start of the season. I remember. Price has gone down. What are we thinking? Because this could be Sancho's season. A lot of people are saying that.
No way.
I don't know. He's a weird one.
I think if it works for you, he's going to put you above a lot of guys. He'll climb you. He'll climb you in the ranks if it works.
I agree.
But I can't see him popping off.
Because look, at his selection rate is 11%. It's not as low as people thought it would be. You know what I mean? Here's another one who I think should be way higher on the percentage list. Kulusevski. Obviously, his numbers are going to be low because he came in January, but 6.4 percentage rate in being picked.
Nah, not for me.
I think he's a brilliant.
His price has gone up though, isn't it? The price.
8 mil is not a bad. I think Kulusevski is not a bad investment.
He's not, but you'd rather.
Man, hold on.
You'd rather someone else in it
Say
for
it
that
again.
price. I'd rather someone else for that price.
Let me just check something.
Yeah, Monch, you're being weird, G.
Yeah, you're being mad weird. You're being mad weird.
Let me just check something. Let me just check
weird,
one
G.
thing.
Off, man.
2 and 5.
I'm see already sorted, Donnies.
2 and 5.
Oh.
Give me a second.
2 and 5.
Jordan Henderson, G.
Oh,
you got more GA. Henderson
you got more GA than Sancho. How much did Sancho get?
They've got the same GA. Henderson got 2 and 5. Sancho got 3 and 4. Look,
you got
Sancho
3 and 3. Oh no, that's fantasy GA.
Yeah, fantasy.
Yeah,
obviously, yeah. Henderson got more.
Yeah, you won a penny.
You won a penny. Henderson got more GA in real life, but in fantasy they got the same. That's why I was saying, hold on a minute. Like I thought, wait a minute, let me check Decker's.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, Decker's defo got more GA. He must have.
No, he got 5. He won 1 goal, 4 assists. What did Fabinho get? Oh my days, 5 goals. He got more goals than Sancho. Fucking hell. Oh my god.
Fabinho got 5 goals.
Yeah, and 1 assist.
Did he get more goals than Martinelli? How many goals did Martinelli get?
6. Oh, you want me to go check that?
Gary,
6 and 7. Nice try. Nice try.
Yeah.
You got 6.
Martinelli got more goals than Kulusevski.
Kulusevski come in January.
I don't care, bro.
What do you mean you don't?
Yeah, I can't lie. And Kulu got more GA than Martinelli. If you want to put it like that.
Remember when Ramsey was a good option, guys? Remember,
he did.
4.5 entry, 6 goals, 1 assist.
But slapping
There
your
is
team.
another midfield option in there, by the way, lads. There is another midfield option who is on fire in pre-season. This is free game.
He's saying what I was really giving a hidden
fellow
gem.
yardman. He's a fellow yardman.
Leon Bailey.
5 mil, Leon Bailey.
Yeah.
All-time low of 48 last season. 37 points at a very, very low return.
And for the invest in Leon Bailey, trust me.
But obviously, he scored 4 goals in pre-season, I believe, or something like that.
And he's due to start.
He looks like he's due to start for Gerrard. If you look at his fixtures, his first fixture is Bournemouth. So it's not as crazy as it seems. You know what I'm saying?
What's his other 2? I can't even see.
So the reason I say this, 5 million as a price is defo good enough to sit on your bench. Rather than having like a Surridge or like a, when you get them any midfielders that are never gonna play on your bench.
So what would you say about? I just thought of one, Andreas Pereira.
Decent shout, Casey.
Yeah. At 4.5 million. I know he's 4.5 mil. Pereira.
Obviously, they bought him. He's gonna play. Like, what do you think he could do? A little ting, get a little GA or something. Do you think he's going to be important? Like, what do you think?
I'm trying to find him now. Give me a second. I'm literally trying to find him. He should be.
You'll probably be at the right by the bottom, probably.
Andreas, here he is. Well, he's blonde now, so he might have superpowers. 25% pick rate. That's very high. He's definitely the guy that people have looked at for 4.5 and gone, yeah, you're definitely a pick that could come in and do a thing on someone's bench. He can fill in. If there's an injury, not the worst option in the world, playing, I guess, cam/centre mid for them. If you look at his fixtures, though, Liverpool and Arsenal in the first 4 fixtures. So it's up to you if you guys want to look at the Wolves and Brentford game and think that's where I'd want to see him. But then you look at game 1 and 4. But maybe for the game 1 and 4, just put him on your bench for those games. You know what I mean?
Having bacon.
You know what I'm saying? So, yes, it would be an interesting one. It'd be an interesting one with that one.
Yeah, look, someone said he's starting and on set pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't have to slap him in, fam.
It's a good choice. It's a good selection.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying now. I've actually gave out mad free games. I need to. That's not talking too much.
Thanks, Casey.
Any more? Another cheap midfielder that I think people have forgotten about is Pedro Neto, who's come back from injury. Jimenez, obviously, Jimenez is injured again. I don't know if you guys know that. Jimenez is injured again. And
what do you not think about him?
What's going on with Traore as well?
Still.
Traore back?
No, I don't think
He's still at Barcelona.
No,
Barca released him.
Oh,
injured, isn't it? Injured.
Traore might be a shout, fam.
Yeah,
look at speaking too much.
I think this is mad. The fact that because Podence is going to be playing false 9 for Wolves, coming in at 5.5.
Oh yeah.
And he has Leeds and Fulham in his first 2 fixtures.
How do you know Hwang won't go up top though?
Hwang is also a midfielder in this now. Hwang is no longer a striker.
Yeah, he might be a shout. I'm talking too much.
So you look at Neto as well. Neto, same price as Podence, guaranteed to start on that left wing. Newcastle, Fulham, Leeds in his first 4 fixtures, and Bournemouth as the 5th. So some of these Wolves guys might be a shout. The only thing I might say with Wolves is, though, they don't really score goals.
Score like that, yeah.
Score a lot of goals as a team.
And they impressed me a lot last season.
Neto has a very high pick rate in 18.7%. Very high.
That's high still. Anything over 10%.
Yeah, I think people might be sleeping on Podence, especially because he will be playing as the highest forward player for Wolves at this moment. So he was also had his injuries last season under 1,000.
Don't you think they're going to run Net? I think they're going to run someone like Neto down the middle or something. Maybe
no, Podence is going to play false 9. Neto will be left wing, and I don't know who their right wing is going to be. Maybe Trincao. Maybe Trincao will play there. Another one, someone who Kears was quite fond of at one point, Fornals.
Fornals?
Yeah, I think he was at Kears or Corey. Someone had Fornals.
It was Corey.
Corey, yeah.
Corey had Fornals.
Someone had Fornals in their team, and for some reason he was doing a thing at the beginning of the season. So again, I wouldn't go for him, but for 5.5 mil as a bench warmer, not the worst option. Nottingham Forest, Brighton, Aston Villa after that first Man City period. So that's another one there.
Is Bamford a shout? Like, because he's just come back from his.
We're gonna get to strikers, isn't it? We're nearly done. We're gonna get to strikers. We're gonna get to strikers. Oh right, Benton Core, that fair enough. Bergwijn not longer there.
Benton Core's gonna get that free GA, bro. If he can bait.
Bro, he got 7 assists. Imagine that.
Is anyone looking at Dwight McNeil thinking
since January?
Is anyone looking at Dwight McNeil?
How much is he?
5.5.
No way, too expensive, bro.
It's not.
It's not that.
If he was 4.5 mil as like a, you know what I'm saying, or even 5 mil.
The Premier League proven. Another this one here, I think, is a very good buy. Jesse Lingard coming in at 6 million. Newcastle, West Ham, Everton. Very good pick. 6 mil could say is a little bit pricey.
I think if he was anything less, everyone would have him though.
Yeah. And obviously, like, he hasn't exactly lit up the place in pre-season. But I think if he moved to West
he's
Ham,
gonna play.
he would have been 7.5 if he moved to West Ham instead. If he went,
Yeah.
West Ham. Boy, looking at his history, obviously,
He hasn't really kicked it off, has he?
yeah, we'll have to see with that one. Another interesting one is Joel Linton, who's now a midfielder, coming in at
Yeah,
6
bro.
million.
That's 3 game months. You're giving out gems. Dude.
You know what I'm saying? Gems there.
The thing is, he actually is playing centre mid though.
Yeah,
Centre
he's
mid,
hard,
yeah.
bro. I rate him. I think
Centre
he's
mid.
turned into a new player in centre mid, bro.
Have you noticed how a lot of the Chelsea wingers have gone down? So Pulisic coming in at 6 mil, Ziyech coming in at 6 mil.
They don't score, G.
Yeah, I know. They don't really score goals. I remember Nathan used to love, Jorginho used to get Nathan so many points. It used to piss me off so
All these
much.
penalties.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, man. So yeah, I think we're gonna go on to strikers and we are gonna round the video off. Make sure we are slapping a like, by the way. This is a nice concept video. Just talking about fantasy and stuff. Let's head to the strikers. Because there's not a lot of strikers in it. Let's be honest, there's not a lot of strikers.
Baby from Fulham.
Strikers. We'll go from like the bottom in it because we're going for gems. We're not really gonna go. We're not gonna go like threat and creativity and all that stuff. To be fair, there's only a list of 2. Look, this is what I mean by there's not a lot of strikers. 2 pages. So obviously,
there's not a lot of strikers in the world, let alone flipping in the Prem.
Yeah, so obviously, I've seen a lot of guys picking young Taylor.
Yeah, man.
Taylor, just to kind of bench filling in it, just bench filling. Let's be real. Surridge, he was a regular player. He is a regular player for Nottingham Forest. But I couldn't say if he's going to start because they bought 2 strikers in. They bought obviously the striker from he was at Liverpool for 6 years, but he was just kind of on loan. I don't know how you say his name, but he bagged 15 goals in the Bundesliga. And they bought him, so I don't know if Surridge would even start. I don't know, or Surridge might start and they might ease him in. You don't know. Broha, as it stands, Chelsea haven't bought a striker, so Broha isn't the worst option. 5.5 Chelsea striker.
A bit risky.
I think 5.5 is a bit risky, and I think if he was 5 mil, a lot of people would be going for Broha, innit? But I think that signing depends on who Chelsea bring in my opinion. What's people's opinions on Daka? Because he looks a good player on the eye. I don't know about you though, innit? I think he looks a good player, but
I just don't. Leicester have made no signings, bro, and I don't see them doing anything.
Yeah, they've lost Schmeichel. Maddison looks to be on his way out, but Vardy looks really good. But Harvey Barnes.
Vardy always looks good, but now he's being linked with a move away slightly. Yeah, I'm hearing rumors and that, but bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Vardy ain't going anywhere at 34. But what I would say, I think Daka. Don't sleep on Daka in it. I'll say that one for now. I think the only thing though, Harvey Barnes also injured as well. Came off injured in preseason. He was looking dangerous in preseason. Mbeumo is now a striker
as well now.
Huh?
Lookman left for I think it was Feyenoord or something. Was it?
No, he left for.
Lookman, didn't he change his thing? He just changed his allegiance, no?
Probably. But he left now. They're down to one less winger. What wingers do they actually have? Pereira's injured.
Oh no! Lookman went to Atalanta. That's where he went. No, he went to Atalanta.
One of them places. Yeah, bro.
I don't think that's a bad one.
But what wingers do Leicester actually have now that are fit?
What's that guy?
Perez. That's about it.
And Barnes.
Barnes is injured, isn't it?
Guys, what about Mbeumo, by the way? Because he's now a striker at 6 mil.
Nah.
Whoa. Whoa. Not that. How much is Tony? If Tony's only 6.5,
Tony's like
take
8
Tony over him.
Tony's 7 M's.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Tony got 139 and Mbeumo got 119. But Mbeumo
not that far off.
Mbeumo played
He's a mil cheaper.
3,000 minutes though.
Yeah, bro. At one point he was stinking up the gaff, getting 0 GA.
But they both played almost the exact same minutes. So
But
I don't
Tony
know.
takes pens.
I'll be
He
real. I'll
wins
say this
headers.
from now. Martial is a good shout for price, but that injury, man. I know a lot of people took him out his team when they heard about that injury. 7 mil.
He was never in.
7 mil. That's a great price for Martial.
Yeah, if he's gonna start, but now the whole Ronaldo thingy, Ronaldo's not holding bench like that. So
No, I think Martial starts the season if he was fit, 100%.
yeah, if he was fit, I'd agree because he's already ahead of Ronaldo in fitness anyway.
Yeah,
there's
three strikers.
a match fitness.
There's 3 strikers I want to look at here quickly. Alvarez for City, who a lot of people think is going to get a lot more minutes than it looks. A lot more minutes than it seems.
I think
coming in at 6.5. I think the only thing is he might be a big victim of Pep Roulette. That's the only thing I'll say with that.
Yeah.
Mitrovic,
6.5 every game.
40 odd goals, 42 goals, broke Tony's record. The only thing I'll say with Mitrovic is that Harry Wilson got about 18 assists or something last season for him, and Harry Wilson is injured for about a month or so at the moment. So maybe without Harry Wilson in the team,
Mitrovic is a championship striker. Him and Pukki, fam. They always do this, just bag bare goals.
No, Pukki's decent, bro. Pukki's decent.
Puki's goal return
is not decent, bro.
But his goal return, but we're talking GA. And his
how many goals he get? Like 11 or something.
Yeah, that's not a bad goal return.
All the play goes through Pukki, bro. The guy gets like 3 chances a game, like stretch, 2 chances a game. He doesn't bag like that, bro.
Yeah, I forgot.
But, bro, he's not clinical like that, G. But give him 5 chances, he'll look like a good player.
For a striker, it wasn't a bad option. Do you know what I mean? Pukki got 14 GA. That's more than certain man 17 million pound wingers, 17 million wingers, bro.
Yeah.
That's
how
more
many
than
goals?
100. That's 11 goals.
11 goals.
That's more than
11
Lukaku.
goals.
That's
bro.
more than Jack Grealish. I can name drop more, man. You know.
The thing is, you see Bamford when he came to the Prem first season, he got 17 goals, bro. Watkins on his first season got like 14, 15.
But their teams weren't getting relegated, G.
First of all,
Norwich is getting relegated.
Puki's second season in the Prem,
and Leeds had players. Leeds had players, bro. You had Rafinha.
I say Rafinha was there. Bro, Leeds and Villa are two.
Harrison, Ayling, all these men,
Norwich to Villa for 1 year.
Norwich is done, bro. Their captain's handy. Allow it, G.
Yeah.
My point is, if you want to slap in these guys, bro, Mitrovic, Pukki, bro, be my guest today. But I promise you, they're not bringing you no joy.
Scamacca.
No, don't get me that odd goal with that. Bro, Pukki done me a thing last season.
You know what? Slap.
I think Scamacca is someone who his ball striking ability is crazy. I actually had a look at him. But what I would say is that I don't see him walking into the starting 11s at the moment with Antonio.
I do.
I do still.
I do.
No,
I think they're like, we need him to push on. We need to kick on.
They don't need him. I think I'm saying I think it's a good option. I think Antonio, you go with what you know before you just waltz man into your team. And obviously the most obvious one, the officially most picked player in Fantasy League history, in Gabriel Jesus coming in
AK
at 8 million.
AK, you there?
I'm there, bro. I'm there.
Love my brother. Love my Kiki.
Zeus.
So yeah, I think it's safe to say it's probably going to be in most people's teams. Just
that bum will be nowhere near my team.
Where's Richarlison? I saw
another one, Callum Wilson. Forgot to mention Callum Wilson. He's been playing really well in pre-season. Does anyone see obviously his injury record is very off-putting, I would say. Very off-putting.
How much is he?
7.5.
No, not a bad shot. I can't lie.
But if you look at the opening 5, Nottingham Forest but Brighton.
They got Nottingham Forest at home, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, St. James's Park's going to be rocking.
But the only thing, you go 0.5 million more and you get a Gabriel Jesus. You see it?
That's going to start every minute, doesn't get injured.
You get it. You go and get a Jesus for 0.5 more.
He's gonna play every minute in the Prem.
Yeah. Does anyone look at Ings and Watkins, and does that tempt anyone? Because obviously their first four
Watkins
fixtures are
does.
very. It's you know what it is? It's Bournemouth. It's who have they got? Is that Who's that?
Wait, let
Bournemouth?
me see. They got Bournemouth, Everton, Crystal Palace,
and Crystal Palace.
yeah,
Safe.
and then West Ham and Arsenal.
Safe. Those first three fixtures, boy.
But I don't think Gerrard would prefer Ings over Watkins. So I really feel like Watkins will get more minutes anyway. So I would rather invest in Watkins.
But Watkins has looked very, very stinky in preseason.
He does. He's that type of player, bro. He's that type of player.
I don't know. That first season,
he's just a worker, G.
Last one, I'll say I'm not going to look at too many defenders in it but I think there are a few good ones in there. Walker,
I'll give 1 free game. No, I don't even want to give it. No, forget. I ain't saying it.
Perisic is in there. Saliba, brilliant choice at 4.5 mil Arsenal defender with the injury to
How much did you say?
With the injury to Tomiyasu, he looks guaranteed to start tomorrow.
Bro, he was guaranteed to start even if Tomiyasu weren't injured. G.
You know what I mean?
Man, then finally clocked Ben White's a scrub.
No, it's because you're on the right. You ain't.
No, but Casey's saying even if he was fit, he would be starting.
Saliba's better at this moment in terms of looking better to start off centre back. You'd say Saliba. But bro, Ben White's more than tidy to come off the bench or
fill in. A lot of 4.5 million defenders in it. Like, and you look at Tyreek Mitchell, is a good shout.
Maybe it's do you know what? Maybe they've done it so that some defenders get picked.
Yeah, this is that one for me.
To make it a bit even, because Bearman just weren't getting picked.
If you're gonna pick any Man United player, I think Darla's the best option in my opinion.
Well, not Harry.
Look, but Brighton, Brentford. Obviously, you look at Liverpool's the anomaly, and then Southampton for 4.5 mil, getting a Man United player in there. If you really wanted one, he's probably the guy you look for. Obviously, Tsimikas isn't the 4 million gem that we all knew from last season. Davinson Sanchez coming in at 4.5 million as well. To be fair,
no, that sleepy brother's not playing. G.
I'm trying to find Ben Davis. I don't know where he is. Where is Ben Davis?
He's probably a bit more expensive than Sanchez.
You reckon I've gone past him?
Yeah, he's probably like 5, maybe 5.5.
There's Ben Davis.
He's like 5 M's, 4.5.
No, definitely like 5. He must be like 5.
Let me just go on Tottenham a minute. Let me just go.
He's a starter, G. He's definitely like 5.
Let me just go Tottenham Hotspur and then move.
Because how much is Romero?
I said long leg.
Romero's 5 mil. Davis is 5 mil. Yuck.
Yeah, I told you, G. He's a starter, bro.
Ew.
Yuck.
And then Saliba's 4.5, and then you have Ben Davis at 5. It's just where are your priorities at, you know? Where are they at?
Emerson's 5 mil. Yuck.
Oh, wait, so he should be 3 mil, G.
Yucky yuck.
You should get extra M's if you put him in. Because the liar bills, bro.
He should be a permanent, he should get captain's points or some shit. Last but not least, the goalkeeper. There's nothing much to see here. I think the best option as a backup keeper, probably maybe like a Leno. There's a good option.
How much is Leno?
Sanchez.
4.5 for Leno for full a minute.
That's
Raya.
decent, G.
Raya. Can never see Fulham keeping it cleany.
Raya for
No,
Brentford.
but bro, he's gonna start every game as a backup, G. He's not your starter.
Think here's some free
so you're
game.
guaranteed if your other keeper don't start.
Here's some free game. Kasper Schmeichel's just left Leicester, so Iverson will be starting.
Ward.
He's coming in hot.
Oh, isn't it that Ward, brother?
Leicester don't keep cleanies, fam.
Iverson or Ward.
I think it'll be Ward.
Iverson's obviously the new signing, isn't it? So.
Oh.
Yeah, they signed him. So you look at him, you don't really know. You know what I mean? So you look at that. Wait, Gazaniga, brother, still exists. Jesus Christ.
How much is he?
4 mil.
Oh.
So listen, guys, you're gonna round it there. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now. You're gonna round it there.
You show your
Big up
team,
to
G?
everyone locked in it. Big up to everyone locked in. Remember, the tweet is out. If you want to join the league, become a member. Or unless you've been subscribed for the whole of last year, let me know if you've been subscribed and you see old Snapchats of some sort. Or £5 entry, because the cash prize is it's a significant cash prize. So that's why we've obviously asked for it to be a members fantasy league. Big up everyone in the chat. There's a code there if anyone wants to join. Chelsea.
Montel, send me that. Make sure you grab that, bro. I'm trying to join that. Yes, sir.
Samaka Alvarez. Good. Like, again, 20 people in here still. Make sure you are liking up the stream. Mons, how did this pagan Ilias become a mod tier? Nah, listen, brother. I wouldn't say he does that with his power or anything. He's fine as a mod. 16 people watching, but 25 likes. Thank you, lads. Big up, guys. Big up Treble George, Chelsea OG, Bloods and Bants, Championship Merchant. Big up Noah. Good to see you. Listen, we are gonna end it there.
He could be.
Obviously the Premier League starts tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. There will be a lunchtime stream tomorrow. Only I haven't figured out what I'm going to do it on, but it's probably going to be Arsenal based. Why wouldn't it be Arsenal based? So, again, big up everyone in the chat. Good luck in your fantasy league. It's going to be an interesting first week. Is it a sprint? Is it a marathon? I'd like to say it's a sprint because you want to get off to a good start. No one likes to catch up. We've been putting you on some free game, but we will be seeing you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe and keep us on the road to 2K. We will see you in the next one.